Alright. Everybody settle down. Settle down. We are going to watch The Worst Guide to Noita by Connor Conquers. Let me subscribe right now. There we go. I have heard of this game many times. I've never actually seen any gameplay though. All I know is that it's a roguelike. I've genuinely, I don't think I've seen any gameplay of it, actually. So this is gonna be my first, introduction to it. So I'm excited. I am excited. But before we dive into The Worst Guide to Noita, I must ask you a very important question. And that question is, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! I'm excited. This one has been recommended a lot. So I am excited for this.
Criticism is an
Oh, my headset turned off. Okay, let's try that again. Beep, beep. Okay, there we go.
Hermeticism is an esoteric and mystical pseudo-religion with a fixation on the divine art known as alchemy, a fusion of magic and science that sought to discover the meaning of true knowledge. So arcane in nature, it drove Sir Isaac Newton to invent calculus.
Damn you, Isaac Newton. You and your numbers. You and your numbers, how dare you!
So arcane in nature, it drove Sir Isaac Newton to invent calculus. Noita, on the other hand, is the equivalent of someone screaming the Hermeticism wiki at you in Finnish after you died from drinking acid.
That is bullshit lazy. Lazy. If the word kill me, I don't need a new one under you. Soon you will know. We already know the smell of the game.
The Worst Guide to Noita. I'm excited. That was a banger intro. The video contains spoilers. Spoilers intensify each section. Good to know.
Are you the kind of person that wants to learn alchemy but lacks the courage to try the bleach-flavored Slurpee?
Wait, where can I try this? I haven't seen that at my 7-Eleven. What the fuck? I'm jealous. What? I haven't seen this at my 7-Eleven. Man, I'm missing out. It's not fair. It's not fair.
The kind of person that wants to learn alchemy but lacks the courage to try the bleach-flavored Slurpee?
Drink the bleach.
Or maybe you want to unlock the secrets of magic, but your instinct of self-preservation is just too strong. Or perhaps
it's not. Teach me. I promise you it's not. I'm ready.
truly mad who wish to reveal the secrets of the Emerald Tablets by engaging in the most convoluted texts known to man. Finish
Yes.
alchemic fan fiction.
You had me at fanfic. Most say Noita lore. You had me at fanfiction. Sign me up. Sign me up.
Convoluted texts known to man. Finish alchemic fan fiction.
Coffee inside is flesh.
Welcome, initiate, to Noita. Noita is an
Noita.
action roguelike, meaning it's an exciting version of games that look like this, but with a few big twists.
That is a big twist. Yeah, it is.
The big hook is that every pixel is simulated. This means that whatever you see in the environment, you can modify. This also
Wait, that's so fucking... What? That's actually really neat. What?
means that every pixel of the environment is out to modify you into a corpse. Aside from the standard array of enemies like Call of Duty players, robots, and these things, we also have
What the fuck were those? Oh, hell no. Oh, dear God. Not the spider-ussy. Spadussy. Not the spadussy! Would. But by the way, would. Wouldn't stop me. I would.
things. We also have to worry about acid, lava, falling rocks, and even... I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You're going to die a lot. This game is hard. The learning curve is more of a learning cliff. But necessity is the mother of all inventions. And
I've seen that video. I'm trying to remember where it's from. That's an old one. What a throwback.
it's hard. The learning curve is more of a learning cliff. But necessity is the mother of all inventions. And invention is required for victory. And therein
Yes.
lies the real magic of this game. You see, most games discourage the player from exploiting the game's mechanics. Deviation from intended play gets shut down or even punished. But
Right.
Noita, Noita is built different. Exploiting
Hey, what a Chad. Okay, right? So it is encouraged. Exploitation is the name of the game.
shut down or even punished. But Noita, Noita is built different. Exploiting the game's mechanics isn't just encouraged, it's required. So if you think you have the required amount of self-loathing for it, let's attempt
Yes.
to cover.
The basics.
We hit new game and procedurally generate a whole new world for us to die in.
Rehab was supposed to be a fresh start.
Awakening from our
Sam, say, what the fuck is this? Please tell me those aren't piss jars. I looked up and that was what I paused on. I really hope that's not piss.
procedurally generate a whole new world for us to die in.
Rehab was supposed to be a fresh start.
Awakening from our SEMA-induced hangover, we notice a few carved stones in the background that introduce us
Did
to
he
our
say semen-induced hangover? Did he say semen? Oh, SEMA! I was like, I've never been hungover, but a semen-induced hangover? That's just what it is now. Semen-induced hangover. SEMA is a type of mead. Oh, well. It's semen now, so.
Getting from our SEMA-induced hangover, we notice a few carved stones in the background that introduce us to our basic controls, and that's it. That's all you get. Get to moving and figure out the rest for yourself. And believe me, you will need to figure out a lot. Aside from some spells, the only thing you're going to unlock in this game is a better understanding of its mechanics. Knowledge is power, but this game may as well be teaching gardening with how often it sends us back into the dirt. You start every run with 2 wands, one for damage and one for limited explosions. The spells are both randomly selected from a small pool of starter spells, and there's only one way to figure out their strengths and weaknesses.
Anyway, I started blasting.
And I started blasting. Bam, bam.
You also get a flask. What's in it? Drink it and find out. Do it, puss. Now, since there's only
Do it, pussy.
You also get a flask. What's in it? Drink it and find out.
Wait,
Do
what
it, puss. Now,
was the subtext? Hold on. What was the subtext? Lava potion. Okay, that explains why his character died. Lava potion.
what's in it? Drink it and find out. Do it, puss. Now, since there's only one way forward, let's get to experiencing the plot of the descent. As we descend into the mines, we get our first taste of enemies. We have dogs, spiders, slime.
Can I pet that dog? I want to pet that dog. I love that meme. I love that meme so much.
We get our first taste of enemies. We have dogs, spiders, slimes, drunks, and of course, Satan. But don't worry, it only gets
Satan,
worse.
yes.
Take your time exploring the area. At this point, every little bit goes a long way. Golds, wands, potions, hearts, we need it all. There's no rush, so take your time. The only indicator for whether or not you should move on is your health bar. Healing is very limited in this game, so once your hit points start going down, so should you. At the bottom of the mine, we'll find a repeating pattern of portals that'll take us to our first safe area.
Damn it. God damn it. Hey, you. You're finally awake. Hey, chat. You're finally awake. You were in a coma the last 20 years.
Repeating pattern of portals that'll take us to our first safe area.
Finally awake.
Welcome to the mall. Every holy mountain contains a few
Welcome to the what? What did you do to Paul? What did you do to Paul? Paul Blart Fleshmall. Sign me up. I'll go. I would go.
mall. Every holy mountain contains a few useful things. A heart, a 45-degree square, a shop, and a perk altar. The heart seal, the square restores all
drugs.
A heart, a 45-degree square, a shop, and a perk altar. The heart seal, the square restores all uses of your limited spells, and the shop sells spells or wands for money. The perk altar lets you pick one of 3 upgrades for your character that persists for the rest of the run. And let me tell you, not all perks are created
Holy
equal. In fact,
shit.
some will make your first win way
Why is he blurring that out? Woo! Oh, hi, Charlie.
run. And
Oh,
let me
it's because it's a tentacle. No, don't blur out the tentacles. I like those.
tell you, not all perks are created equal. In fact, some will make your first win way easier, while others will get you killed if you don't know how to use them.
You wouldn't dare.
And some are just more worthless than my crypto investments. The Holy Mountain is also the only place you can change up your wand's spells without a specific perk or item, so let's talk magic. Every wand is unique and has pseudo-random stats that change how it behaves and, more importantly, what it can be good at. A wand
Right.
tutorial can get a bit technical.
Dunk or slam one guide, new players.
So here's some Subway Surfers, so those of you with TikTok brain rot don't die of dopamine deprivation.
Oh, he was thinking of me. So kind. I promise you, my attention span's not that bad.
Here's some Subway Surfers so those of you with TikTok brain rot don't die of dopamine deprivation. Shuffle determines if a wand's spells activate in order or randomly. Why would you ever want a shuffle wand? Sometimes they have better stats than their non-shuffle counterparts, or you may just be desperate. Or they may have really good spells that you want to peel off of it later. Spells cast tell us how many spells are activated each cast. Generally, the more spells cast, the slower the wand overall, but not always. Good for making DIY shotguns. Cast delay and recharge time tell us the delay between each spell cast and the amount of time it takes the wand to recharge after it's cast every spell. Lower numbers usually mean better, but you want to make sure the wand's mana recharge can keep up with the consumption rate of the wands.
that wand is on automatic.
Spells. The rest is pretty self-explanatory. If you disagree, too bad. Experiment. Either way, I'm not going to explain that again. Figuring out how to build powerful wands with whatever you have is key to mastering this game. At the start, you'll wonder how you'll ever be expected to survive with rubber balls and sparks, but after a few dozen runs, you'll be like, yeah, I can build a Geneva Convention violation out of some...
You said Geneva Convention violation? You have my money. Sign me up. Sign me up. I'm ready. I'm ready. War crimes? War crimes. Did someone mention war crimes? In a video game, of course. In a video game, of course.
Sparks, but after a few dozen runs, you'll be like, yeah, I can build a Geneva Convention violation out of some bubbles. Anyway, time to move on to the next area. Once you leave, the Holy Mountain collapses behind you, locking you into the next region. Shame there's no way to avoid this, because the next area will have better spells and wands that would be good to tinker with. Oh well. Anyway, this is our basic game loop. Explore the area, hit up the mall, tinker, move on. There's 7 levels in total to get through, and Big Boss Comey will be waiting for you on level 8. The first few levels aren't too bad, but then you're going to hit Hisi Base, which is basically all my failed oxygen not included colonies looking for revenge. Early on, this will be where most of your runs go to die, but don't despair. Once you can clear Hisi Base, you can clear whatever this game has to throw at you.
Nice.
When starting out, you should use Hisi Base as a gauge for your power.
Oh my
if you don't
God.
think you can clear Hisi Base with what you have, then you might want to push your luck on the levels before. Now, this means you only get 7 levels to build something strong enough to beat the game. There's a limited number of resources and perks that you can acquire in any one run. Noita, at its core, is a game about scarcity and making the most out of what you can scrape together in order to just barely edge out a win. Now you may be wondering, how can I...
Edging? You mentioned edging? Or edging a win? I'm ready.
together in order to just barely edge out a win. Now you may be wondering, how can I make the most out of my limited resources? Well, wait, what the hell is this?
Huh? Exploration! Spoilers intensify.
So, Noita is actually a game about exploration and discovery. Each of the 7 levels have at least one side area attached to it. This lake of lava is clearly impassable and probably just decorative as there's no way to cross it, so we'll just ignore it for now. On the other side of level 1 is the collapsed mine. It has some tougher enemies, but appears to bug out in this area as it's in total darkness. Oh well, no game is perfect, I guess. Level 2 is where things get interesting. The fungal caverns and the coal pits are high risk but high reward. The enemies here will help you find the new game button real fast if you don't know how to fight or outmaneuver them, so why go here? Because there's an abundance of decent wands and potions that can get us overpowered very early on.
Lots of loot! All the loot. All the loot.
So make like Zeus and grab some ambrosia and then get the hell out of here before anyone can find out about the murders. Some other notable areas include the spell shop.
We can't let them know about the murders.
And then get the hell out of here before anyone can find out about the murders. Some other notable areas include the spell shop to the left or right edge of Hisi Base, the Luki Lair in the jungle, and this funny triangle at the bottom of the Temple of the Art. There's a few other areas, but they're probably not important. Regardless.
That looks like a giant potato. Can I just say that? I must be hungry. That looks like a giant potato.
Regardless, there's enough optional side areas here to keep a small Spanish child and her monkey busy for days, assuming they survive. Now, the environment isn't the only thing we're going to be exploring. As I mentioned before, wand tinkering is at the heart of this game, and we're going to figure it out even if it kills us, which it 100% will. But hey, next time you'll know that casting Explosion of Thunder will result in you exploding with thunder.
Jesus.
Now, there's not enough slime mixing content on the internet to get us through a full tutorial, so I'm
Ew! Out of all the slime videos you could find, ugh, why? That's so gross.
exploding with thunder. Now, there's not enough slime mixing content on the internet to get us through a full tutorial, so I'm going to any percent speedrun some basic concepts at you. You may be asking, why does this game have a spell that just kills you with thunder? Why are there so many spells that just straight up kill me? Well, frankly, these spells should come with a bit of a trigger warning. Trigger spells create a payload consisting of all spells to the right of it leading up to the first non-modifier spell. So, by packing these types of spells into a trigger or timer projectile, we can still manage to kill ourselves by casting it too close to us. But until then, we might be able to take out a few Hisi along the way.
Keep your distance, is what you're saying. Try to have proper distance from you and your and the enemies and your wand and your wands.
Personally, my favorite wand build is a single trigger that deploys a mist spell with drilling, homing, and lots of damage modifiers on it. Why mist? Because it ticks for damage every 25 frames. This turns a harmless cloud into heat-seeking radium. And the best part is, there's no way this can ever backfire. Some of my other favorite wand builds include music that gives you cancer, nuclear ducts, spasm, and return to monkey. Now, let's talk
return to monkey. My favorite.
Nuclear ducts, spasm, and return to monkey. Now, let's talk chainsaws. At first glance, they seem pretty useless. They can't dig very well, and melee combat in this game is a death sentence if you don't have melee immunity. But guess what? This is the most powerful spell in the game. Chainsaws, along with a few other select spells, have some rather interesting properties. You might notice that this projectile has a negative recharge time.
Oh, it does. A good tool for cutting meat. Also has some magical properties
on it. On its own, this isn't anything special, but guess what happens when we try to rat cast chainsaws into one another? And now we have them.
Yo! That's awesome! Turn it into a fucking Gatling gun! Full auto. Oh my god. Yeah!
And now we have a machine gun. Also, you can use Ping Pong Path and Heavy Spread to become Chainsaw Man, and I just think this is hilarious. This should be enough to whet your appetite for what's possible with wands. People have come...
You know what else is wet? And it isn't my appetite.
Just think this is hilarious. This should be enough to whet your appetite for what's possible with wands. People have come up with some very complicated setups, and new discoveries are still being made to this day. The sky is the limit. Right?
Literally.
Finally, let's get into the divine art itself.
Literally.
To this day. The sky is the limit. Right? Finally, let's get into the divine art itself. Alchemy. There's a lot of reactions that can occur in this game thanks to all the fantastical chemicals that exist in this world. I'm not going to cover them all, but here's a quick
Is that
taste.
urine? Oh. Hello, Hockey. How was your stream? Hello. Hello, Railers. Hello. Hope you had a good stream. Urine potion. And you can drink. You can drink it. You can drink it. You can drink it. Oh dear God.
In this game thanks to all the fantastical chemicals that exist in this world. I'm not going to cover them all, but here's a quick taste. Concentrated mana gives you a massive boost to mana recharge and will always convert water into more concentrated mana. It also converts metal into steam, which you'd think would only be useful for digging through Hisi base. Until you remember, this game has a lot of robotic enemies.
True.
Pheromones make enemies friendly towards you, which can be very powerful. In Hisi base, there is a medic type enemy that shoots healing bolts at its allies, but sprinkle a little bit of liquid horny on them and boom, top off both your health and sexual tension.
Liquid horny. Yep, I'm gonna call it that from now on.
allies, but sprinkle a little bit of liquid horny on them and boom, top off both your health and sexual tension. One flask of this stuff can make a dire run through HC base much easier. You can find it in flasks as early as level 1 or by combining Berserkium and Flamuxium. And no discussion of the divine art would be complete without bringing up the holy grail of alchemy, turning lead into gold. Well, anything into gold in our case. On generation, every world randomly selects a set of ingredients that combine to form alchemic precursor. Determining the correct mix depends on persistence.
I accidentally discovered it in this seed while recording something else. The seed is legit busted.
And luck, or a seed cracking tool. Either way, if you're lucky enough to get your hands on some of this stuff, you're set for life. Just mix it with a little bit of flesh and enjoy the feeling of being paid a living wage. There's a lot of other elements in this world that can interact with one another and with you. Almost everything in this game has some kind of niche use if you're clever enough. Slime slows you down, Acceleratium makes you faster, Berserkium makes your explosions
Explodier. Yeah!
and almost all liquid
It makes your explosions explodier. Doom!
and almost all liquids will extinguish fire on you when you jump in them. That's why if things get too hot, it's a good idea to hotkey your water flask and wait.
Oh! It's genius. Oh my god. Big brain. Big brain! Wait, what did it say? Entered orb room? Entered orb room.
Oh, free spell.
You discovered an orb of true knowledge. Secrets of stormy skies have been unlocked to you.
I guess that's what the
Orbs of true knowledge. Spoilers intensify.
free spell.
What the fuck?
I guess that's what the So, remember when I said that going down into the Holy Mountain was the only way forward? Yeah, I lied.
It's false. No way.
You can instead go left. All this does is get us slightly drown and reward us with a tablet of Finnish nonsense.
Welcome to the Hydraulic Press channel.
But this should encourage you to think about the wider world, because
Right?
we can also go up. Welcome to the Overworld. To give you an idea of how big this game is, here's what I've covered so far.
Holy shit.
And this is the rest of the world. I told you this game was about exploration, but what is the point of the
He wasn't lying. He was not lying. Holy cow.
is the rest of the world? I told you this game was about exploration, but what is the point of a giant open world like this? What could possibly exist within it that would be worth all this trouble? Orbs of True Knowledge are the easiest way for you to unlock new spells for future runs. They also function as max HP boosts that will...
Oh, they're a permanent buff? Oh, okay, okay. That's good to know. So they're like a permanent buff too. Semi-permanent knowledge ones are? Ah, okay, yeah.
easiest way for you to unlock new spells for future runs. They also function as max HP boosts that will always spawn in a fixed location. Of the 11 orbs, there are a few easy ones to get early on, and the extra health goes a very long way, especially in the difficult stages of the early game. Now,
Right.
if you want to get all 11 orbs, you're going to have to visit some of the most dangerous regions in the game. Some of these include very deadly side areas with enemies far beyond your abilities when you first encounter them. So how are you reasonably expected to obtain such power? You aren't. Unless you're a god gamer like myself, the only way you're going to make it through these areas is if you come back to them with an endgame setup. But if we're locked into each region the further we descend, then how do we do this? Rock and stone, Greenbeard. We dig. Now, we're on...
Stone! We start mining. Let's go.
Then how do we do this? Rock and stone, Greenbeard. We dig. Now, we're on Maiden Abyss rules. Going down is dangerous.
Damn. That's a fucked up anime.
Rock and stone,
love a
Greenbeard.
reference.
We dig. Now, we're on Maiden Abyss rules. Going down is dangerous, but going back up is going to kill us. There's no health restores between areas anymore, so unless you've got access to healing via spells, any damage you take from this point on is permanent. Or is it? There's a few spells beyond your basic drills that allow you to clear the environment, but here are the most common three. If you're desperate, you can dig with the highly dangerous Plasma Cutter spell. Touching this thing will if you're not careful, but it can get the job done in a pinch. After that, we have the Lumi drill. If you have the cast speed and mana to support it, you can rip through any terrain with minimal effort. You can also combine it with the ping pong path modifier and delete distant enemies as well as the environment. And finally, there's the gold standard, black holes. The only problem with black holes is that you only get 3 casts before you need a spell refresher. Even with the unlimited spells perk, this is one of the rare exclusions, and unfortunately, there's no way around this. Yet. Now,
or I was gonna say, or is there?
there's one thing I want you to remember. There are no invalid strategies in Noita. This game fights dirty and expects you to fight dirty back. You could use these spells to drill back up through the main path, fighting your way back up, or you could just cling to the sidewall and play it safe. Personally, I don't do this for the same reason that I don't spend my free time widening drill holes. It's f***ing boring. Also, reason that I don't spend my free time widening drill holes. It's f***ing boring.
Wait, what did that say? What did that say? Epic drilling joke.
Also, there is one other way back to the surface, but that requires us to... But what if in the process of returning to the surface, you find some cool stuff that you missed? All the holy mountains are gone and we can't tinker anymore. But what if they weren't? What if we just dug out of the side and oh god, oh fuck.
What? You have angered the god. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You have angered the gods.
God, oh fuck.
Stavari, the mall cop joins the battle. Steve!
Meet Steve, the mall cop. If you dig through the Holy Mountain, Steve is going to dig through you. Sure, you can force him into retirement, but he's going to become a greeter at all future malls moving forward. And if you keep killing him, well, I'm sure that won't have any dire long-term...
The gods are enraged. Oh no. Oh no. What could possibly go wrong?
Have any dire long-term consequences.
You picked the wrong house, fool!
That being said, there's a few ways to escape the Holy Mountain without collapse, and the easiest one is simply by teleporting past the collapse trigger located here. Easy. Otherwise, you'll have to drink some Polymorph. So we've preserved some Holy Mountains and we're back on the surface. What now? This is where we finally get to address that thing from the title card. Squidward here is one of several hidden bosses in Noita. He's immune to almost all status effects and harmful liquids. He gets a 1-second shield after every hit, so you can't rapid fire him down. He's resistant to almost all types of damage and fires off deadly status effect bolts in all directions. And
that sounds like the most annoying boss to deal with. Oh my god.
resistant to almost all types of damage and fires off deadly status effect bolts in all directions. And finally, along with possessing some wands with extremely dangerous explosive spells in them, he likes to copy whatever you shoot at him and fire it back at you. So how do you win? I told you, this game fights dirty. So think of a way to
Yes, it does. It fights very dirty. Holy cow!
At you. So how do you win? I told you, this game fights dirty. So think of a way to fight dirty back.
Right.
Now, to be fair, Squidward is one of the more dangerous hidden bosses, but usually the first one new players find. When you first start hunting bosses on purpose, you'll want to focus your attention on the pyramid in the East Overworld.
He was zooming.
First start hunting bosses on purpose, you'll want to focus your attention on the pyramid in the East Overworld or the Alchemy lab to the west of the mines. Both unlock and drop spells, but the Alchemist is special. Remember our limited black hole problem?
Yes.
You only get 3 casts. Well, if you convince them with enough fire, they might just give you an answer to that problem. There's lots to explore now that the world has truly opened up for you. Hidden bosses to discover and enigmatic secrets to uncover. I won't go into details, but here's one for free. You want to make your annihilation really pop? Then take a tablet to this quaint little lake house to the far left of the map and throw it here to unlock the Glimmer spells. Glimmer comes in a variety of great flavors, like gay.
This is the future liberals want. Happy Pride! Like gay? My favorite flavor.
The Glimmer spells. Glimmer comes in a variety of great flavors, like gay, lean, and improved CPU performance. They also
Hey, sign me up. Invisible spell turns a projectile invisible. You know? Yeah. That with all the particles going on, I imagine that would help. I imagine that would help. Hello, Kasumi! Thank you for the raid! Who is House Flipper? 2! I hope you had a good stream. Hello! I hope you had a good stream. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Hello, raiders! We are watching the worst guide to Noita. And it's been a trip so far. It has been a trip so far. Well, thank you for the raid, Kasumi. It's good to see you. Thank you for the raid.
lean, and improved CPU performance. They also reduce cast delay, so you could use them to speed up a sluggish wand and look great doing it. And that's the limits of Noita. You may be tempted to push this even further, but I'll save you the trouble. At the edge of the world, you'll find these massive walls. You might be tempted to dig through them, but you'll be greeted by this. Cursed rock. Standing anywhere on or even in the space that it used to occupy will result in damage that will quickly kill you. In game dev, we call this disincentivizing design, and it's a way to tell the player to stop wasting their time. I mean, I guess technically you could push forward, like if we were to split.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Come on, don't bitch out. Do it. No balls. No balls. So that's me, like in any game. Anytime I can push past the boundaries just to see. You know, just to see. Because you never know, right?
To stop wasting their time. I mean, I guess technically you could push forward, like if we were to spritz ambrosia on ourselves and just dig, but as you can see, this just continues forever. Even three screens deep, we can still see that. Wait, is that dirt? Wait, hold on.
Yo, entered East Lake. Yo, he made it through. Oh, I hope there's something good. Watch there be nothing there. Watch all that work and there's just nothing.
Holy shit.
God runs maximum spoilers.
You thought you could stop me? I'm already 4 parallel universes ahead of you. Well, parallel worlds. This is the biggest perspective shift this game can offer. The moment it goes from a game of scarcity to a game of abundance. And I've ruined it for you. Going left or right, you can find a near infinite amount of worlds with new layouts, spells, and perks. The only limit is your computer's memory. Farm hundreds of thousands of hit points, build the perfect doomsday wand, become immune to every type of damage in this game. It's all here, and it's all yours for the taking. Heck, with a repelling cloak and enough stacks of stainless armor, you can effectively become immune to curse rock and even resist the sun. So let's talk about...
Shit! This game is crazy! Whoa! Holy... Whoa! That's crazy!
Become immune to curse rock and even resist the sun. So let's talk about quests. Remember those insane tablets from earlier? Not only do they give hints about the game's lore, but also several quests that exist hidden.
One in the pond, one in the tree, one on the ledge, one under the sun.
Throughout the game. Of these, one of the most prestigious and difficult is to rebuild the fucking sun. This, like most things in this game, has a high likelihood of killing you, but...
Oh, my eyes! Whoa! Talk about flashbang.
sun. This, like most things in this game, has a high likelihood of killing you, but it's worth it to have that rad-looking achievement on top of your pillar tree. You may also notice that the orbs of true knowledge in parallel worlds are looking a little bit more evil. These are orbs of corruption and still come with a health upgrade, but the heart inside is going to damage 44% of your maximum hit points as payment. Oh, and there's something else I forgot to mention about these orbs in general. The HP upgrade goes both ways. What do I mean by that? Well, let's collect orbs like the Habsburgs collect chromosomes and then
That's not a family tree, that's a family circle.
What do I mean by that? Well, let's collect orbs like the Habsburgs collect chromosomes and then check back in on our friend Colmy.
528,772,513,134.
The harder you break this game, the harder it breaks back. This is
Oh my god! So the more you upgrade, the more the endgame boss scales. That is a massive health bar. Oh my god. Every boss? Oh my god. I thought it was just the end boss. It's every boss? Oh my god.
the harder you break this game, the harder it breaks back. This is why any dirty strategy you can think of is on the table. Reroll breaking? Go for it. Freeze kicking? Sure. Tablet upwarping? Absolutely. So fear not. While Nala games may give us their hardest battles, so too do they give us their most broken spells.
Summon Tentacle. Call a terrifying appendage from another dimension. Comes with a timer. Spells to power. Converts any nearby projectiles cast by you into extra damage.
And while Comey's health bar may be bigger than an Astolfo cosplayer with a can of Monster Energy drink...
Look, we love femboys, alright? We love femboys here. We love femboys, alright? I will not tolerate femboy hate.
And while Comey's health bar may be bigger than an Astolfo cosplayer with a can of Monster Energy drink, they're no match for infinite recursion.
Oh my god! How did that not crash his computer? Oh my god!
This game is crazy, and your first god run is going to be something special. Going from a flammable twig to an unstoppable earth-moving force of nature feels amazing. At this point, there's nothing that can stop you. Bore through the lava,
Literally.
descend into hell, and establish a new order. Or ascend into heaven and force the...
Or
Or ascend into heaven and force the angels themselves to bear witness as you reconstruct their domain to your liking. Nothing can stop you. All will be terrified of your glory and bow before the sheer might of your godlike...
what just happened? What just happened? What just happened? Did he just get polymorphed? All that just to get fucked by a polymorph. Curse of death. Cursed rock while polymorphed to... I can't read the text. You are dead. I'd be pissed. I would be uninstalling the game and never playing it again. Same. Valid response.
No matter how strong you become, you'll never be a match. No matter how strong you become, you'll never be a match for polymorphine. Polymorphine nullifies all perks, including extra lives, and turns you into a different creature depending on what flavor you've come into contact with. Regular poly will turn you into a sheep that dies from a slight breeze. The unstable and chaotic variants will give you a little bit of extra HP, but it also makes you targetable by your own homing spells. Regardless, drinking the transition juice in Noita is about the
Average poly enjoy. Is it only a temporary effect? Like, can you outlast it?
same as doing it in Florida because our chances of survival just plummeted. It's not all bad though. You can use Poly in a pinch to escape holy mountains, gain temporary hit points, or become friendly to hostile factions. So just like when you first started playing the game, the biggest threat to your life is still yourself. As above, so below. Noita is an absolutely deranged game in the best possible way, and I've never found anything else quite like it. Every run is different and will find a new way to make you rage quit every time. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Even with all I've covered, I've spoiled probably less than 1/10 of what this game has to offer.
Really? Holy cow!
So go ahead, eat a bunch of fungus and discover what happens when gas gets converted into acid. Try Nightmare Mode, a very fun and balanced way of playing the game. In fact, this game is unspoilable because at time of recording, several years post-launch, the community is still working together to discover its secrets. What do these stupid eyes mean? What does the cauldron room do? No one knows, but maybe you can help figure it out. And no discussion of this game would be complete without addressing the community at large. There is a plethora of great mods ranging from quality of life to Twitch integrations to entire
Twitch integration, you say? Now you have my attention.
to entire expansions like Apotheosis. Even after you've mastered all this game has to offer, people just keep making more. There's always something to discover in or out of this game.
No, not like this.
The gods are very angry with you. How much do you trust chat? Not at all. Chat, if chat has any opportunity to fuck me over in a video game, they will. Absolutely. No hesitation. And I would expect nothing less from them, okay? I would expect nothing less.
No, not like this.
Anyway, that's it for now. If you want to check out some actually good Noita content creators, I'd highly recommend Fury Forge, Dunker Slam, and Albino. Plus, seeing even the best players struggle with runs makes me feel a little better about having over 300 hours in this game and still constantly dying in PC base. Best of luck on winning your first run and everything beyond. Thank you all so much for watching. More videos to come, so I'd love to hear your thoughts, suggestions, and feedback in the comments. Have a great day and stay safe out there.
Please consider subscribing. That was The Worst Guide to Noita by Connor Conquers. And that was absolute cinema. absolute cinema. Just when I thought the game wasn't getting there, just when I thought there wasn't more to the game, he was like, "But wait, but wait, there's more." And he did say at the time of like recording this video, he only really showed us like 1/10 of the game, and this was from 2 years ago. This video, so I mean. And I imagine the game gets updates pretty frequently, right? Let's see. When was the last update? Where is it? I'm being stupid. Where are the patch notes? Community news. Oh. Thank you! Oh yeah, bug fix, January 25th, 2025. So a bunch of bug fixes. Noita Epilogue 2. This update was around then, but there are still things undiscovered. And like he said, there's a lot of mods too, he said. Workshop. Let's see. Most popular. Animated tower wands. Bird player character. Wait, most subscribed? Edit wands always. Health containers. Dead isn't dead. Oh god. Oh, removes permadeath. Mini map. 3 times the inventory. Oh, there's a lot of mods for it. Holy cow. The game is complete for the most part. The cauldron puzzle apparently hasn't been finished yet and does nothing. The eye puzzle just still hasn't been solved yet. Oh, I see. Either way, the game looks super fun. I would absolutely play it on stream, maybe eventually in the future, especially with the Twitch integration. Make it even crazier. But that was good. That was great. I will definitely have to check out more of his worst guide videos. But that was really good. I enjoyed that a lot more than I thought I was going to. 10 out of 10. I would giggle again. That was good.